I've been listening to so much good music and just like been thinking so much lately, and I want to talk about it. I kind of just have been on this little journey the last couple of months, I would say, of trying to do more things that scare me, because I'm just a very independent person, and I'm a very like, I keep to myself a lot unless I really trust people. And so I have a lot of like friends, but I don't have a lot of like really close friends or like close people that get to know me well and stuff. So my problem with that is I don't tend to go do stuff a lot that's like, because I'm just scared and I don't want to do stuff alone, and I don't really have like hella people to go do stuff with. But that's one of my goals when I went into 2026, was to like do more solo shit and do more things that scare me. And so here's the update on that. Been doing it, and it's been scary, but it's been very rewarding. So what I did recently was I went to my first concert by myself, which was so fun. It was literally one of the best nights of my whole life. And just going to a concert alone is such a different experience than going with like friends or family, because like for me when I went by myself, it was so cool because I could kind of just go do whatever I want. Like, you know, I could show up whenever I want, I can leave whatever I want. I could go to the pit, and then if I'm not feeling the pit, I went up to my seat. Like, I can just kind of play around with shit like that, and I don't have to worry about like, oh, but my friends, but whoever. Like, it was just so cool. But yeah, I was so sick. I seen nettspend. I think I mentioned that in my last video, that I was gonna go see him soon, and it was so cool. Like, I was holding myself back because I was just afraid of going to the concert by myself, but I'm really glad that I did it. And it like just gave me a better understanding that like I can do stuff like that by myself, and I can have a good time, and like it's fine, like I'm safe and everything's okay. I think it was like a good stepping stone to building a better relationship with myself, because doing more things that scare me, specifically like this, it just kind of shows me that like I can go have a good time by myself. And I've been doing other stuff that scare me, like, you know, driving more, because I'm really scared of driving. Like, I have terrible driving anxiety. I am so really scared of car accidents. And so I avoid driving as much as I can, but I'm trying to get really like better with that. And that's been scary, but I've been like, every time I do it and I come home and I'm safe, like I always feel way better. But for the concert, like it was just really cool because I've been listening to him for a couple years, and like I don't know anybody that likes him like that. And so I was like, I don't want to just like buy another ticket and just have somebody that doesn't even fuck with him go to the concert with me. I'd rather just go by myself, have a really good time, and I don't know people, so it's like, you know, I made friends at the concert, don't get me wrong, like I made cool friends at the concert, but I'm not there with people that I know, so it's not like I have to be worried about anything. Like, I can just enjoy my own experience and I don't have to worry about like being perceived or nothing. But yeah, I've just been listening to like hella good music lately, and that's been my number one like thing that's been getting me through life these days, is like music. Music is like my life force, you know. Music makes me really happy, you know. I want to start going to more concerts, especially alone. I think it's something that is very underrated, and I was really nervous because like I'm little. I'm 4'11". I'm not that little, but just still, it's like to go out into a show by yourself is kind of scary when I'm by myself, you know. And like I said, I met people there. Like, I seen one person there that I know like right when I got there, but before the show even started I lost him. Like, I don't know where he went. Like, he like got lost in the pit, and I was lost in the pit. So but once I like was in, you know, during the show, I met new people and I made new friends and stuff, and it was just really cool. And it was a great experience. Like, you meet people that like the same artist as you, the same music as you. And nettspend is just like one of my favorite artists ever, and it's like people give me shit for that, and they've always given me shit for that, because like now I feel like it's more okay to like net, but I've always liked net for a couple years and people have always given me shit, and it's just like, I don't care, I like what I like, and I'm not like tripping on it, you know. And I think like it's just a big thing I'm proving to myself, is like, just be authentic and like what you like, do the things that make you happy. And I'm kind of learning to just like fuck everybody else, like not on nothing like mean, just on some genuine like, I'm gonna do what I like, and if I'm not hurting anybody and I'm not causing any problems for anybody, I'm chilling. Like, it's okay to just be myself. So I'm gonna give you a couple life updates as well, because I haven't really filmed in like 2 weeks, I think. I did film actually one video between my last video that I posted and this one, but I filmed it in my garage, and my lighting in there was so bad, it literally looked like I was on the set of like a Saw movie. It was just not footage that is worth going up because the quality is so bad. My main updates, I've been trying to really prioritize my health. I've been trying to gain some weight because I'm really underweight, and I want to like feel better in my body, you know, so I'm trying to do that. It's been going decent, I think. I don't know, the scale's not really moving, but I do feel like I'm eating more and I feel like I'm getting stronger, so I think that is good. And I've been trying to also prioritize my creativity, and that's really important to me. Like, I am a very creative person. I have a lot of creative fields. I draw, I do stippling art, I like produce music sometimes, I work on clothes, I'm a graffiti artist. Like, I do a lot of different creative outlets and shit. Obviously I make YouTube videos, and so I just like, for a while I was just in like really deep depression, and I wouldn't really have any type of motivation or like energy to give towards my creative side. But since prioritizing that more, it's like really brought me back to myself over the last couple of months, and it makes me really happy to do that stuff again. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, I've just been trying to pay attention a lot to like what brings my soul peace, like what is it that is making me happy and what isn't, and kind of just pay attention to that, and make like mental notes so that I can prioritize more of certain things and less of certain things, if that makes sense. I just feel like I kind of tend to take care of everybody around me so much that I neglect my own needs, and it's like it's a problem I've had my whole life. I don't know, like I don't really want to get into that right now, but lately I've been not doing that as much, and I've been kind of standing my ground more, and like I said, being more myself. And obviously people aren't always gonna like that. People are gonna say whatever about you, but it's not like I'm changing. It's something that's always been inside me, but I've just been quiet about it regarding my boundaries, or, you know, just self-expression of any kind. It's like, you can hold that in forever, but eventually you're just gonna become really kind of sad within yourself, and your relationship to yourself will suffer more than anything. And that's really important. Like, your relationship to yourself and your relationship to God are very important over relationships to anybody else at the end of the day. And so it's like, I can't put other people in front of that just to make other people happy and be a people pleaser, you know. Like, that's not a productive use of my time anymore, and I'm realizing that now. I'm an adult, you know, I'm 19. I'm always going to be learning throughout my whole life. Like, I always say that life is my teacher. Everything I go through and experience is ultimately what God wants me to experience so that I can learn things. And this is something that I've been learning over the last 6 months or so. I've realized that no matter how I present myself, I'm always going to have people not like it, regardless of what my, you know, goals are, what my interests are, what my looks are, anything really. Even the people I hang out with, like, whatever it is, people are always gonna have something to say. So I'm trying to just do what I think is good, and like I said, I'm not hurting anybody and I'm not hurting myself, then everything's okay. And part of that too is like, I'm gonna be following one of my passions in life, which is welding. And some people said that they don't really want me to do that, whatever, but it's what makes me happy, and it's something that I really do see like a beneficial future to myself career-wise with it. So I think it's a good idea. So I'm gonna be starting school for that in a couple of months, and I'm really excited because it's something that, like I said, it's just for me, like something that I've always wanted to do, and I don't know people that do that. And so it's not like I'll have people to do it with, but that's even better, because then I'll get to do like the solo shit more. And like, when I'm taking my welding classes, I'm gonna meet other people that are into the same stuff. I'm definitely in a growth period of my life right now. I'm growing and learning a lot, like I said. Ignore my eye bags, I'm sorry. I've been like just tired and emotional these days, but I still want to get my videos out. I think I owe myself that. But yeah, I just think like I'm learning and growing a lot right now, and I'm giving myself a chance to fully embody that and just change as much as I'd like. I'm in an age where I can change. At any age you could change, but I'm in an age where it's really important to change and, you know, not stay stagnant as I am, and like explore, you know, different avenues of life. And I think it's really important. I've also been writing writing a lot. I actually want to make a video about this eventually. It's like a journal ecosystem, I call it. These are my journals that I use every single day, and I have them all dedicated to different things. And I really want to make a video about this, and I probably will down the line, because it's something I can talk about for, you know, more than just a couple minutes in this video. But all my journals are designated to writing about different specific things, and it's just really cool because like, this is just from right now, but I've been writing consistently for years. I have so many journals, and I have boxes in my garage full of my writing because I've always been a writer, and I just think it's really like something that brings me closer to myself, you know. And I actually recently started a new journal that is one that I dedicated to at night. And this is not an original idea. I seen this online somewhere, but I don't know who to credit for it. But basically at the end of the night, I write like a list on one page. So just to be one page, and it's about all the good things that happened in the day, because it's not necessarily a gratitude journal. It's more like, for me, an awareness journal that, like, even though, because like I said, I struggle a lot with depression. I've struggled with mental health a lot. I have always had mental health problems. A lot of the time I can get wrapped up in that and get wrapped up in the whole thing of like focusing on the fact that I had a bad day without acknowledging that there were good parts of the day. So I have like this journal now where I write every night like good things that happened in the day. So even if I had a really bad day, it's still like, okay, I listen to good music, maybe I hit my workouts, got to see my family or something. So it's just like, it's just a couple examples, but obviously like I do a page, and it's not like a long page. I'll show you an empty page so you can see like how big the paper is. It's little. It's just one of these, and you could do, it depends on the day too. Sometimes I like to write in sentences, sometimes I like to write bullet points, just depending like how tired I am and how much I'm feeling like writing. It's more just about the consistency that I'm trying to focus on right now. But yeah, it's actually been extremely helpful to me. Yeah, it's good. I really like it. But yeah, that's kind of like the main updates. Probably just gonna give you some song recommendations because like I said, music has been getting me through so much right now, and I'm just really glad I got to go to the concert, because nettspend is like, as lame as you guys might think it is, like he really does mean a lot to me as far as like the shit he has to say and like the type of person that he is. Like I really fuck with that heavy. And so I'm gonna give you 5 song recommendations just in general, music that I've been loving lately, because I just want to include that in here. I love music so much, and I literally have it on 24/7, so I need to give you a couple songs. I think it's fair to give you a nettspend song first from the album that he went on tour that I seen. So I think a good song from that album is Trap House 2016. So fucking fire. He played that shit at the concert. I was like so happy. Another song is by Uke. I love Uke, and it's called Superstar. Love that song, it's so fire. Then I'm gonna give you a Pretty Fun song. I love Pretty Fun. He's an amazing producer, but he's also an amazing artist on his own. And Pretty Fun is honestly so underrated. Like I feel like, you know what, let me talk about this too. I honestly feel like so many like rappers and artists these days try to be so different, and they want to be like nobody else, that they all end up sounding the same, because they're like, oh, I'm gonna be different, but then it all sounds the same, because it's like their idea of different is all the same, if that makes sense. Like there's so many Cardi clones, there's so many Che clones, and it's like just do something actually original. And that's why I really fuck with Pretty Fun, because it's like his music, like I don't know other artists that make his style of music, but he works with it really well. Like he's really good. So SOS by Pretty Fun has been, I've been looping that one. He just also released Moon and the Stars earlier this month, and that one's really good too. And then another one that's really good, I love Chris Travis. I'm going to his concert in a couple months, but Memphis to LA, that was like my favorite song when I was in high school. That is like such an amazing song. If you have not heard it, you should literally go after this video and watch it. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you my last song recommendation. It's gonna be my favorite nettspend song ever, probably. That's actually crazy to say. I can't say it's my favorite song by him ever, because there's probably a couple, but one of my like top 3, and it's Hollywood, but the Hollywood extended version you can find on like SoundCloud and stuff. Literally so peak. I'm literally, bro, one of the best songs ever. If I had to pick like top 10 songs to listen to for the rest of my life, it would be in there. Like that song is so fucking good. The extended version specifically. The one on Spotify is good, but the extended one is even better. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Just been, like I said, doing my thing, trying to just work on my relationship with myself the last couple months, and a part of that is showing up for myself, filming videos, you know, even when it's hard. And like I said, I struggle a lot with my mental health and it holds me back. Part of working on that is showing up even when it's hard, and even when I don't really have anything to say. Like today I'm just talking about music and stupid shit and like my life updates, but it's important for me to show up for myself and just put in the consistent effort rather than always putting out a video that I'm super proud of. Like I'd rather just show up for myself and talk about what, you know, I want to talk about at that time. So yeah, hopefully you fuck with this. If not, that's totally chill too. I just wanted to make a video, just talk today. So hope that you have a good day, stay sober, and I will see you.